we want to say welcome and we want to thank you for being here. We certainly know that as educators and in the teaching field, we have a lot to do in the afternoons, and certainly we have families at home. So just you taking the time to give to us, we really appreciate it. My name is Paula Grant, and I'm the Director of Human Resources here with Marion County School District. And again, we're very excited that you have made the decision to join us this afternoon. The reason that we wanted to host this webinar is we know that in the upcoming 2019-2020 school year, that you may be looking for a new career or a new place to teach. And so we really want to let you know why Marion County School District should really be at the top of your list when you're looking and applying for teaching positions. Before we get started, during the time, if you have any questions for our district to answer, if you will click in the chat box on your Zoom, in your Zoom toolbar, and it will give you some options of who to send the question to. If you will please send that question to everyone. That way we can get to some of the questions at the end, and the ones that we won't have time to get to today, we will do a frequently asked questions list that we'll post on our website. So again, thank you so much. We are excited that you're here. So without further ado, we're going to turn it over to our superintendent, Dr. Kandace Bethea. She is a native of Marion County, and really she's passionate about ensuring that our teachers have what they need to be successful. Dr. Bethea?
Good afternoon, and thank you, Paula, for that great introduction. We're excited about our webinar today, and we're excited about highlighting the great things that are going on in Marion County School District. Today, you'll learn why Marion County is a great place to live, as well as a great place to work. I've been an educator for around 22 years. I grew up in Marion County schools. My mother was an educator in the district for nearly 40 years. Around 12 years ago, I moved back to the PD area, and I'm just dedicated and excited about the success that we are embarking upon. Our district is located in the PD region of South Carolina. We're about 1 hour away from Myrtle Beach, a couple of hours away from Charleston and Columbia. One of the things that I really wish for you to know about Marion County School District is that we are passionate about transformation. We're passionate about transforming our classrooms, our teaching practices, and our community. We believe that our mission is to educate, prepare, and inspire our students with a world-class education, making sure that our students are college, career, and citizenship ready, because we know our community depends on it. To make this transformation happen, we have a team of amazing and dedicated leaders, educators, and staff who care deeply about our mission, and they care deeply about each other. Last year, we had a survey, and during that survey, our teachers shared with us that the #1 reason why they remain teaching in Marion County is because of the relationship that they have with colleagues, having professional peers that support them and individuals that they can depend on, and that speaks volumes. Our district has a very diverse student population with a variety of needs. We have a high percentage of students in poverty, but yet, regardless of their circumstances, we're passionate about providing all of our students with a sound, solid educational path. Our #1 priority in the district is transforming instruction. Teachers are our #1 asset in our district. We know that a strong teaching force helps our students to succeed, and ensuring that our instruction meets the needs of all of our students is critical to our district. Now, if we're going to do our jobs of transforming kids' lives, we need to make sure that we're growing professionally. So we believe strongly in feedback, coaching, and professional development. And these are priorities in our district. We want to make sure that we have a growth mindset here in Marion County School District. It is such an exciting time here in the district as we are committed to transforming lives. But before I say more, I'd like to introduce a few of our educators here in the county, and they're going to share a little bit about their experiences. First, I'd like to introduce Paula Keith Page, who was our District Teacher of the Year. Welcome, Paula, and thank you again for being with us.
Thank you, Dr. Bethea.
Now, can you tell us, how many years have you been teaching in Marion County School District?
I've been in Marion County, been teaching in Marion County for over 27 years. I've taught kindergarten, first grade, second grade, but most of my career I've spent in special education. I'm born and raised here in Marion County. I love our county. And I went off to attend college at Clemson University and Francis Marion University. And by going off, I really knew that I wanted to come back to Marion County to teach.
So tell us about the opportunities that you've had to grow in Marion County.
I've had many opportunities to grow in Marion County. Marion County really supports teachers from professional development to working with my colleagues.
Excellent. Now, thank you for sharing those experiences. Now I want to bring on our next teacher. Now we have before us Marcus Ford. He's a native of Marion County. He's also our Emerging Teacher of the Year. Our Emerging Teacher of the Year is nominated by peers and selected by a panel of educators. Our Emerging Teacher of the Year is either a first or second year teacher in the profession, and they know promising practices already early in their career. Marcus, can you tell us about the supports that you're given as a first year teacher?
Well, good afternoon, Dr. Bethea. From the moment I started my first year, I was supported from the start. And during my first year, I was given my mentor to help guide me and get me accustomed to the school and helping me function better and answer all my questions that I had during anything that I may have had to ask. All of my peers was very supportive of me. And where I felt as I was struggling, they were there to help guide me along, and they would continue to encourage me and help with my classroom management strategies.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Marcus, is there anything else that you wish to share about your experiences in Marion County?
Yes. From the principal, well, from my support from the principal, I was always provided feedback, and they let me know where I needed strength in and what was my greatest strength or where I may be weak, and gave me feedback to help me get better with it. My district supported me with the instructional technology coach. She helped me with implementing technology in my classroom to help my students thrive despite the circumstances that they may have experienced. And the professional development helped me or allowed me to utilize technology effectively in my classroom, allow my students to succeed.
Excellent. Thank you, Marcus. One thing I like to share this coming year is that we're going to be launching our onboarding teams in each of our schools. These teams will serve, as I guess I would say, as our welcome wagons for the district. So when you're officially hired, you will immediately be connected with a few of our fabulous teachers in your school. They'll help you get connected, answer your questions, and help you feel settled into your new role. One last teacher I like for you to meet is a lead teacher, and she is Mrs. Shronda Hemingway.
Hi, Dr. Bethea.
Well, hi, Ms. Hemingway. How are you?
I'm good.
Wonderful. One thing I did not mention is that Ms. Hemingway also leads the induction program for our first year teachers. Shronda, if you will, tell us how long you've been a teacher in our district and what does it mean to you to be a lead teacher in Marion County School District?
I've been a teacher in Marion County for 7 years, and this is my first year as lead teacher. As a lead teacher, I support my fellow colleagues in a variety of ways. I spend a great deal of time in the classrooms doing model lessons. I do a lot of coaching and just supporting teachers on their day-to-day instructional needs.
Excellent. Excellent. Now tell us, how did you decide to become a lead teacher? You were very successful in the classroom. What made you move to that next level in your career?
I decided to be a lead teacher because I wanted a greater challenge. I knew I still wanted to support my colleagues and I wanted to be able to better support them, but still have a chance to teach and interact with our children.
Excellent. Well, right now I'm going to do something called a lightning round. And I'm going to ask Mrs. Page as well as Mr. Ford to come and join us. You will come in. Mr. Ford. In a few words, what's the best thing about teaching in Marion County School District?
Being supported as a new teacher.
Wonderful. Ms. Hemingway?
The best thing about teaching in Marion County is the opportunity to advance, learn, and grow.
Mrs. Page.
Marion County is a small county, but that is really what makes us special. For example, I was next to the room when Marcus was in second grade. You just build those relationships with your families and parents and your peers, and you'll just really come to love our community. Being small is really our asset.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Ford, Mrs. Page, and Mrs. Hemingway. And we want to thank you for the great work and the commitment that you have showed to Marion County School District. We appreciate you and the amazing impact that you have on our students. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Paula Grant, who has pulled a few questions from our participants. Mrs. Grant?
Thank you, Dr. Bethea. One of the questions that we've had asked, certainly about our benefits options that we have, our teacher salary scale is posted on our district website under the Human Resources Office. But being a district in South Carolina, we are a member of what we refer to as PEBA. It is the Public Employee Benefits Authority. And this allows us to be able to offer health insurance with options for life, dental, and vision to our employees, their spouses, and their family. It also allows our employees to be a part of the retirement system. We do offer sick and personal leave days. The district also provides at no cost to the employee an additional $10,000 life insurance policy. We also have options for 401k and medical spending accounts. Another question that has been asked, you've already heard from our teachers, but professional development opportunities with our district. As Dr. Bethea mentioned earlier, we do know that in order to keep growing, we all have to keep learning in order to make a difference in the academic achievement of our students. And so each week, all of our schools hold STEP meetings. Now, these meetings are actually facilitated by each school's lead teacher, but they're led by the teachers. And what we mean by that is it gives our teachers a voice of what they need to learn, maybe some strategies, some new events or things that they want to learn that they need in the moment to make their teaching better or to reach more students. Also, we have especially designed a program for first and second year teachers that meet their needs. That helps them with instructional technology, classroom management, learning that lesson planning, how to assess, how to read the data from assessments. And so we have really made a special attempt to focus on their unique needs. But again, for leadership opportunities, we offer leadership academies. These academies are for our principals, our assistant principals, any of our employees who are in a program to become leaders where they want to attend our Aspiring Leaders Academy. And also we have a leadership academy for our central office team of the directors and coordinators. So we all are in opportunities to continue learning and growing. So Dr. Bethea, before we close, do you have any closing remarks?
I do. Today, you've heard a lot of great information. And as we close, I again wish to thank you for joining us in this webinar and thank you for your interest in Marion County School District. If you're looking for an opportunity to join a district that is dedicated to bringing transformation in the lives of students, a district that is committed to professional development and passionate and caring about one another, then consider joining our team. We're looking for people who want to join an important and exciting journey. Thank you again, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.
Thank you, Dr. Bethea. So before we conclude, let's talk about some next steps. We certainly would love for you to apply for our application pools that we already have on our website by visiting our district website, clicking on employment. Please go ahead and submit your application. This year, we will host several evenings of interviews. And during this time, it allows us to bring candidates in either personally through a Zoom conference just like this so that we can meet you and you have an opportunity to meet us. We held our first one last week, and we were very fortunate that even though it was in December, all of our interview slots were filled. And our next event will be held February the 20th from 4 to 6. So please, if you would submit your application, once you do, it is directly routed to the appropriate administrator. That way we can have a chance to view it and reach out to you to schedule an interview. Another event that we will be hosting is our teacher recruitment meet and greet. That will be Saturday, February the 2nd. That will begin at 11. And during this time, you will have a chance to meet our superintendent, another group of teachers. Dr. Bethea referred to our onboarding teams. They will be here along with our principals. So it's just an opportunity to get to know us, to hear from us firsthand from the teachers, so that we can, have an interaction and meet you face to face. So please, more information will be on our district website, but we would love for you to attend. Also, to get to know us better, we would love to have you connect with us. If you would please follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram. We share our stories a lot, and we would love for you to follow us by connecting with us there. So please feel free to reach out to us. And again, we know that your time is precious. We thank you for taking the time this afternoon to get to know us, and we look forward to meeting you soon.
Thank you again.